Hey guys, how you doing today? Bitcoin Kid here, April 17th. Well, not actually, April 18th, 2021. Sorry guys, haven't made a video in a little while. Just been kind of busy with work and stuff, but kind of wanted to keep you updated on one of my trades that I had put in a couple days ago at $64,199. I shouldn't have kind of put that trade in since it was very close, and then it just started crashing and crashing. I kind of show you what had happened. And what I had to do to make some money back. But this is where you got to be very careful. Just kind of want to be transparent with you guys so you can see what to do, what not to do. Let's see here. This came in. I'll show you the order. This is the one right here. Okay, if you take a look at this one. I bought in at 64,199. It was like, it was like a 6,546 position, which was about 650, I guess, or whatever that was. My liquidation price was 59,103, and as you can see, it dropped all the way down, and I got completely liquidated. So that kind of sucked. So, um, I was not gonna give up. I didn't want to get discouraged, and things happen. So we have to just be very careful. So be very patient, careful, resist the urge of just jumping into trades. And it was just, I figured at that time a few days ago I was gonna bump up 400 or 500 bucks, and I was gonna make another $60 or so, but shouldn't have done that trade. But anyways, and you can see how Bitcoin completely dropped, um, all the way down to 51,000. So it was just destined to get wrecked at one point or another. But so that being said, I had to jump back in. Actually, I had to put more money back in, but so I put another $376 or so, whatever it was, and this was the amount that I was 10x trading in. And I bought in at 52,543, exited at 52,944. So that whatever that increase was, excuse me, sorry, whatever that amount was, what is that? It's like a $400 profit. Like, oh, excuse me, went increased about $400. I think I made like 30 bucks on that one. Got back in again, 53,177. Um, Exited out. This gave me a little bit more, a lot more profit than the other one, whatever that came out to. So as you can see, this like probably made another 30, 40 bucks there. Then I got back in again. So I'm just using my profits. This one was a pretty decent one. So you can see it kind of almost went up like $1,000. So I probably made like a good about 80 bucks on there. And I just kept doing this all the way to my last one, which was right about here. So 50, I got in at 56, excuse me, at 54,800. This one was a pretty decent one. So I kind of made my money back. Not all of it, but I'm going to show you right now. I'm back to 660, 664, but I did that. And well, this is about a $300 profit because I did buy back in with about $376. So let's call it about $300 profit in about an hour and a half. So, I just kind of felt like all the time I spent, being very careful. I mean, I don't recommend just really doing this, but the fact that I just kind of lost everything and just wanted to get back in. And because it was so low, went to 51,000, you knew it was going to go back up again. So now I'm being very careful now. So now I'm going to probably put a trade in, but not, anywhere close to here, because if we take a look at this over here, look, this is where it dropped down 51,000. Okay. And then started bumping up. This is kind of where I made my trades, all about within the last hour and a half from now, from today. So you just have to be really careful. Yeah, I did still lose money. I probably lost a couple $100, but it's a learning process. So if you watch these videos, watch these videos before you invest, just so you can see, learn from my mistakes. And if you're really patient and careful, yeah, you can make a lot of money with this. As you can see, I just, made $300, in about an hour and a half. Pretty much almost doubled what I just put in. even though, again, I lost before, but I'm just really looking at this moving forward. I mean, this is incredible. Like, how much money you can kind of make with this, and you just have to be very careful and patient. So that's like the biggest thing. Like, don't just jump in because you feel like it's going to go back up, because Bitcoin always crashes down. So if you're just careful, you'll be fine. Like right now, it's at 55,417. I'm probably gonna call it quits for tonight, just because there's a lot of excitement for like almost had a heart attack in the last like hour and a half. But anyways, feel pretty good about it now, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But I definitely would put a trade in like 54,000, maybe 400, like 1,000 less. But just be don't do anything right before you're going to go to bed, because then you have no control. You can't put stop loss, or you can put a stop loss, but sometimes you just want to be able to watch this as it goes. So I'm not going to put anything right before I go to sleep, because this thing could crash down to 51. So from this point moving forward, I'm going to be very careful again. I'm going to build it up, because even though I lost, like, well, technically now I'm like negative about let's see, about $200. So I'm gonna make that back in the next like day or so. I'm probably not gonna be as aggressive as I was just in this last hour and a half, but because I was really motivated just to get back up there again. But I'm gonna be very careful moving forward now, and put in some stop losses, and I'll show you how to do that as well. But all right, guys, if you have any questions, you can comment here, or you can find me on Instagram at Big Boy Kid. Excuse me, Big Boy Kid. I keep saying Big Boy Kid. Bitcoin Kid USA at gmail.com. So also give a shout out to Bitcoin, the BitBoy, whatever his name is, BitBoy. He's got a pretty cool video. I like watching his stuff too. He does a lot of day trading. But anyways, you can contact me there again if you have any questions. But yeah, definitely, I just wanted to update you guys and show you. Let me know if you kind of like these videos. And I don't mind answering questions, and I feel like I have a good understanding of it. I just made a mistake that kind of cost me like my whole month, what I was doing. But that could have been really prevented. I mean, I had that night, I slept like 3 hours. I woke up super early. I was super groggy. I just kind of jumped into a trade just because I thought I could make a couple bucks, but that was really dumb. But anyways, that being said, keep an eye on the price right now, 55,400. Yes, it wasn't as volatile as it was earlier. Obviously, it went from 51 grand. Probably a lot of people got liquidated, and a lot of people, definitely bought this dip. I mean, that was like a good 10% drop. So definitely keep an eye on this now as you're trading. And again, if you don't have a Bybit account, take a look at my link. There's a referral link. You get $10. I get $10. Helps out the channel as well. Alrighty, guys. Okay, thanks again. Have a great night.